Your hair looks beautiful for a woman of your age. A lot of times there's thinning. Is that
Thinning.
Do you have pieces? Nothing?
Yeah, of course. Of course, do I have pieces? Are you out of your mind?
Can I take them to my mother too?
Here.
Thank you, Mommy. I got Joan's hair. She is unbelievable. I love you, Joan Rivers. All right, I saw you sell these on QVC. That's right. And I saw how you. Do you know I watch?
Yeah, I know. Your mother got the bee.
The bee pin. I got it 4 years ago. These are your earrings too. I want to thank you.
And these are my bracelets. Look at you. And you can keep them.
Yeah, thank you. They didn't say I could keep them or not, but I'm just imposing myself.
You can take this too.
Thank you, Joan.
Give this to your mother. Give that to your mother.
I love it. Thank you, Joan.
Yeah. Is she alive?
Yes.
All right. Then
she's in your age group, 70-something, 75?
76.
Yeah. Can I have the ring also?
Yes.
Do you mind?
Give the ring to your mother.
Thank you. She smacks it in my hand.
Give the ring, give the earrings to your mother.
You pushy Jersey woman.
Give the bracelet to your mother.
Thank you, Joan.
Give the shoes to your mother.
Well, these might be her size. Stuart Weitzman.
Yeah.
What size are these?
What
Size
else do
7?
you want?
Size 7.
Give the breast to your mother.
Joan, you're ridiculous. I just love you so much. Our first guest is a legendary Emmy Award-winning comedian. She's host of Fashion Police. She's touring the country. She found time in between everything to write a new book, and boy, is it good. It's called I Hate Everyone, Starting With Me. Please welcome back to our show, my friend, the always hilarious Joan Rivers.
Great.
Is that funny? Well, you know what? And I know. And I love the way you're done up. This is very fancy.
Well, you try Fashion Police now. I can't even take the garbage out
without looking nice.
Yeah. And Snooki gets angry because when I'm taking her out, she goes.
A Fashion Police for me is appointment TV. Are you surprised that show has become so hugely popular?
I'm not with the real people.
Yeah.
But celebrities are watching Fashion Police. I got a call this morning from Winona Ryder. And I know. And she said to me, it's summer. What color jewelry do I steal? And you go, they all are watching.
We have a picture of you and Kelly and Melissa.
Yeah.
Now, what was going on in this picture right here?
That was an NBC thing. Kelly was trying to be funny, and she is funny.
Yes.
And she's very British, but she still has teeth. But she's very British. But she was reaching for my breast. Little did she know, she was way too high up. Because I could nurse China from my bedroom. I mean, it was just...
So how's Melissa doing?
Melissa's doing great, thank God.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, it's doing good. And our show was picked up for the 3rd season.
On We.
On We. And 2nd season, she had broken up with a boyfriend.
Right.
So she's dating now. And it's hard for a mother. You know, your kids are much too young. But
no, Cooper and Kevin are the same age.
Yeah, well,
our
11.
Kids.
11. It's not happening yet.
Yeah.
But Melissa, she showed up one night with a black man.
Oh.
And I was, don't take this wrong, I was very upset.
Listen,
Well,
don't take this wrong, but I can't picture...
Well, she didn't bring one for me.
Oh.
Don't do that to a mother.
Oh, Joan.
Huh?
You're so funny.
There's nothing wrong here.
Oh, Joan. So, happy birthday in advance.
Start.
Well, in advance.
Yeah. 79.
79.
How about that one?
Well, but
79.
Joan, you have your wits about you.
What?
Well.
What'd you just ask me?
You have your wits about you. You look.
I'm sorry. A little louder. Yeah, everything is fun. The only thing is, you have to. You start to think about your funeral.
Is everything planned?
I have it all planned out.
What are we doing?
I want to have Meryl Streep come and cry in 5 languages. I want a Louis Vuitton toe tag. And I definitely want a wind machine for the casket so I think it's Beyonce.
Yeah.
You know, it's like...
Now, do you have a bucket list?
Yeah, do you? You have a bucket list. I have a bucket list. I truly would like to go to the Galapagos Islands. I think that would be fun. I would love to go back to Russia, and I will not do any more plastic surgery below the neck. Below
the neck?
You know that in California, they're doing vaginal rejuvenation.
Right.
That's the big thing. Yes, and this is a real... Everyone knows this. And, you know, because the vagina drops. But this is a good thing in California because they have earthquakes. So when an earthquake starts, you just go and you suction yourself to the ground. And you say...
So even though you're turning 79, and what that's tomorrow?
The 8th.
The 8th, that's tomorrow.
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
So look, oh, by the way, and Kanye West shares your birthday.
Does he? Yeah.
He'll be 35.
Is it he having a good time with you now?
Yeah. I like their relationship.
I do too, but you know, he's not the first man to be there.
Well. And apparently he doesn't mind.
No, apparently she has a food court. I mean, apparently.
So, even though you're 79 years old tomorrow, I heard that you don't particularly care for old people.
I hate old people. Don't take... oh, please. We are so boring. Yay,
Joan!
And they're always sitting around like this. Yeah. They have to look up to see their crotch.
Yes.
I mean, it's just... And they have... What are those what are those things they bought?
Scoot-arounds.
The scoot-arounds.
By the way, sidebar, Joan, I was reading someplace you're selling your magnificent New York City apartment that is like a palace?
If I can get the money, you're damn right.
$52 million you're asking for it?
I'll take anything. I'll take 50 million. I'll take 30 million. I want to find a rich, drunken Russian. I am so excited.
But I got to tell you something.
An
and
old
I've been
guy
there
with money.
He's got the stairs and
it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
See,
in a Liberace way, and I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
When Jackie Onassis, the smartest woman in the world, she married that little old pig. Every woman... She married a guy who was this big. He used to walk around, the knuckles hit the ground. That's how they got the Poopa Scoopa law. I mean, he was like... And wasn't she smart? When he dropped dead, he left her $158 million.
And that's the apartment that you bought?
I hit the sack so fast for that.
But wait a minute. Before we go into the break, Joan Rivers, you are New York. So what are you going to do once your apartment sells?
I'll buy a smaller one. Just get me an old rich guy. Who cares who's on top of you? Think of it as a bone density test. Who cares? You just lie to the guy.
More with Joan Rivers. We're going to find out about many other things that she hates. We'll talk more about her book. Don't miss it. QVC, because we're in the same family.
We're in the same business, and her jewelry is so beautiful.
Thank you, Joan.
Except for mine.
Except for hers.
Her jewelry is so beautiful. But, you know, and it's about jewelry designing.
Yes.
Everything takes time.
Shh. It's between us. In the meantime, yes, exactly. Joan's got a new book. It's called I Hate Everyone, Starting With Me. Why write this book?
Because hate is underestimated.
Yes, it is. I mean...
Oh, you know, it was love. Hate is terrific. You can't get herpes from hate. I mean, it's better than love.
And look, it was banned from Costco.
It was banned from Costco. How about that? Costco, who sells rib Depends for older women who want to have a good time, and they banned us.
Well, okay, what?
This is a group who sells meat that's pink, if you know what I'm telling you. Joke. But anyhow, or not. But,
all right, so why did they ban it?
they banned it because it's too racy. And it's the first comedy book ever banned. I am so proud. I am so proud. And we're in the New York Times summer reading must. How about that?
Well, the book is getting some really good reviews.
Great reviews.
Let's talk more about the book. In the book, you talk about you hate kids. You hate children.
I hate people. Yes. You get on a plane with 16 kids. Shut up.
How would you deal with Melissa when she was a little kid?
I always brought gifts for her to unwrap. I used to buy stupid things, and every half hour, you're on a plane with a child, you take care of that damn child. I don't want to see it. And people, you know what I hate? People that show you pictures of their children. If you are ugly, your child is going to be ugly. Don't make me... You know, what do you think of my child? I think it matches my ass. That's what I think of your child.
Well, how do you feel about women who make videos of their childbirth?
Did you do that?
No.
I'm
not sappy. Like, I'm a mom like you're a mom, but I'm not one of the sappy women. We've talked about it before. Let's let Joan talk.
No, but people come to my house for dinner, and we're going to show you the kid being born. I don't want to see this. Roll the film backward. Let's see the kids disappear. I don't see this.
Well, what about the women in the strollers?
New York?
Yes.
You're walking down Madison Avenue with these 3 ugly things that they got from God knows. And they make way for a mother. And you want to say, you know something? Next time, give your husband a blowjob. There'll be more room for both of us.
Okay, so now this Octomom Nadia Suleiman, the queen of all mothers, she's posing for Playboy. What are your thoughts?
I hope she moves to New York because that uterus is so big. If there's a terrorist attack, we could all get in there. Wouldn't you like to hear? Come on, Wendy, get in the uterus. We have to duck.
Joan, and Lindsay Lohan is going to be playing.
My manager is doing is producing.
Is it?
Yeah, Larry Thompson. She's going to be playing Elizabeth Taylor.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah, she looks great.
I think she looks great, too.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to do her fat. Remember, Liz Taylor?
She did get fat.
And I used to do all those fat jokes. She has more chins than a Chinese phone book.
I remember that's one of your jokes.
I took her out to have a hamburger. I said, what do you want on it? She said, another hamburger. But the men love to know. Certain women, you can be thin, you can be fat. The men, and you know how? It's talking with your tongue out. Hello.
Look, Joan, since it's your birthday tomorrow, I wanted to give you something.
You had a gift for me?
Huh?
I guess there's no gift.
Oh, wait, hold on,
it's a
Joan.
real gift. Oh!
It's a piece of jewelry from my Adorn line on QVC. You've given me so much, Joan.
Well, no, I have to wait.
And I want to... Joan! Oh, Joan, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Joan Rivers.
I love you so
Her new book is such a hit. It's called I Hate Everyone Starting With Me. It's in stores now. Studio audience, you're all going home with a copy. Up next, it's time for Wendy Viewer Mail. Keep it here. Let's talk about Joan Rivers and Chelsea Handler, shall we? It's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal. Okay, this all started Monday on the Howard Stern radio show. Monday, Chelsea was on Howard, and this is, well, some of what she said.
Joan Rivers was critical of you at one point, wasn't she?
Well, Joan Rivers. I mean, what the fuck do I care about Joan Rivers?
You don't care? It doesn't bother you? It does bother you.
I saw Joan Rivers the other day at E, and she said, "Hi, her and that daughter,
Melissa." Yeah.
And
you don't like Melissa?
No, I mean I don't not like her. I mean,
right.
But I don't think about either one of them ever. And I'm like, fuck off.
Okay, you really did go in hard, Chelsea. For what? For what? Joan Rivers paved the way. Now, I like Chelsea. Don't get me wrong. I do like Chelsea, but I love Joan Rivers because I understand what she's done for so many seemingly funny women. I'm not a comedian, but I was just talking about you in a big conversation the other day, Joan, as a matter of fact. You'll find out. Anyway, but that in the talk, that's like me bad-mouthing Oprah, you know, on Howard Stern or wherever I go. That's like me like going in and talking about a woman who paved the way. You know? Now I will say this. We all have our opinions about people in our lives, but there's some conversations that are reserved for the white wine at the kitchen table with your girlfriends on a Saturday afternoon. Chelsea, you bit the hand that was partially responsible for feeding you. Joan Rivers was the first woman to host The Tonight Show. Before Joan Rivers, best as I can remember, all lady comedians wore flat front khakis and weren't so attractive. She brought glamour and funny to us. And she had to put up with a lot of stuff from men in order to make it good for us now, and it still isn't even good because men are still. Ooh. So Joan goes to the Howard Show the next day. And see, this is what happens when you mess with Joan Rivers. Take a look.
She's fine. She's ordinary. She's not a genius. She's an ordinary girl that she was fucking somebody high up in the industry and they gave her a break and she's doing okay. I walk over and say, hello, nice to see you. You say, ignored me.
Oh. Wow.
That's number one. Who the fuck do you think you are? That's number one.
Right.
So whatever she is, she's a drunk. She has her own show. I don't wish her good luck. I don't wish her bad luck. I don't care. I don't think she's particularly funny. But don't you come after me, you whore.
I mean, and both women are winning, but Joan is the winningest because she is old enough to read and be correct in what she says. And then she's got that fashion police. Next time you go to a red carpet, Chelsea, Joan is gonna kill you until you're dead. But I also must say that Joan's new season of Joan and Melissa, Joan Knows Best, aired last night on WeTV. And a shout out to Joan and Melissa. And shout out to you too, Chelsea. Please welcome Joan and Melissa Rivers. It's more than the dress, which, by the way, is fabulous.
I cut all my hair off.
Melissa, it looks really good.
Thank you.
Modern.
It was down to like mid-back.
I know, and you were always a bangs girl,
Yeah.
the classic haircut,
Yeah.
which I love also.
Yeah.
How long have you had this?
2 weeks.
Yeah, tops.
Do you love this?
I didn't think I was going to, and I think she looks fabulous.
Yeah, you do.
And
It's weird in the shower.
but the nice thing is now she doesn't need Botox because it covers saves us money.
So, okay, so what's the deal in the clip? Do we say, how you doing, Joan?
Well, you know, why not try everything? Maybe. A lot of my friends, well, at this age, you know, and a lot of my friends are gay, and I thought, let's see what happens. But also, if I was with a woman, I suddenly figured out I could double my wardrobe.
Your face is unbelievable. You're like,
Well, just because, you know.
how do you think I felt?
Well, exactly. Your mother is special.
Yeah.
And you're special with her. Like, I love you guys' relationship. Melissa, what do you think about her kissing a woman?
And what am I gonna do? First of all,
Exactly.
I find out after the fact, and then it's like, well, I mean, what do you say? I don't want two moms.
Well,
And Cooper, I mean, that poor child, I gotta explain enough to him. Now I gotta go deal with this. They already think I'm crazy at the school.
Cooper's 12 now.
Yes.
Oh, and the women are starting to call him in Hollywood.
Yeah?
Demi Moore. Hi, what are you wearing? And he says, a onesie.
But yeah, I now have, as I like to say, 2 tweens in the house. I have 2 people showing bad judgment.
Yeah, you and now your mother.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I heard about this new season is that you are involving your ex, which Cooper is the product of a marriage. Melissa and what's his name?
John.
John. Yes. He was a horse trainer. Or
Yes,
something
still
like that,
is.
right?
Yes.
And after you guys got divorced, it was kind of messed up.
Kinda.
Okay, well, I'm trying to be soft. But this is what I always say on Hot Topics. I always say, it takes a moment, maybe 3 years
10.
10 years.
10.
Fine.
Honestly, we split up when Cooper was 9 months old. And Cooper's now 12. I mean, it's literally taken 10 years.
But this is where, because Kevin's 12 too, this is where a boy really meets his father. And so John is a part of the show.
Yes.
And they become friends.
We remembered why we like each other.
Aww.
I don't want to live with it. I mean, he came and stayed with us for a little while. And I remembered immediately why we can't live under the same roof.
Can you have the sex and then he leaves?
No.
I was hoping.
Well, because it's familiar.
No.
And you'd have another child that looks like Cooper, not so terrible.
No, but we do remember why, after all these years, why we're friends. I mean, why we were together in the first place. But I think by the end of the time we were together, he really was ready to leave, and I was ready for him.
Joan,
to
how do
leave.
you get along with John? Oh, I can't wait to see this.
I adore him.
Oh, you do?
I do. Now,
10 years.
Everybody just know out there, everything mellows out. I love John.
Yeah,
I
nice,
love John.
nice,
He's
nice.
Great.
He's a great dad.
You know, we were talking about prenups on the show the other day. Well, when you were married to John, did you have a prenup?
Oh, yes, I did.
Okay. And
Get ready to bleep. Are you ready to bleep?
yes.
Right, she did. Absolutely.
So you believe in prenups, Joan?
No.
Okay. Wow, interesting. Okay. She had a prenup, but you said, Joan, you don't believe in prenups.
But she yelled at me I couldn't get married without one.
Yeah. In theory, no. In theory, it says it isn't going to last. Isn't that what a prenup says?
Yes,
It isn't going to last.
But
That's
what you
it
said to
says.
me was at least you'll work it out while you're still like each other.
Yeah.
Before you hate each other.
Yeah.
It's tough. Well,
little
marriage
backwards.
these days is just so
It's a
tough.
crapshoot.
Yeah. Oh, 50%? You
Yeah.
know, it's I just did a gay match. I'm now officiating.
You're now officially
Preston
allowed to
Bailey
marry
and his
people.
boyfriend, Theo,
Yeah.
got married.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, and they married. Can I just tell one thing?
Yeah.
They were at the Empire State Building at midnight on Valentine's Day.
Aww.
You know, we're just we're sleep was in Seattle, and
Yeah.
for a souvenir, everybody got as a parting gift at the wedding a piece of Meg Ryan's old face. It was so great.
Both of you.
Yeah, she can do baptisms and christenings and namings.
I love that.
Yeah.
How fascinating.
Funerals.
Well, you love to work,
I
so
love
to
to
be
work.
out and be relevant, and I know you're going to be a part of Celebrity Apprentice. We're going to talk about that in a moment, but I
yeah.
just want to go back to you all's fashion, because both of you, you know, you're not just the fashion police ladies, but you're a very fashionable mother and daughter. I love these two together. And do you borrow each other's clothes ever?
You go.
I can't fit into my mother's shoes. My feet are bigger than my mom's, but I can borrow her jackets. But my mom can, and my mom though borrows like my shoes and my purses and stuff like that because I can't fit into her stuff.
Yeah.
Other than the jackets and the coats.
And it upsets me when she wears my clothes because you go, that's what it's supposed to look like. You know what I'm saying? Because my breasts have dropped so much. I wear an Uggs brassiere. I mean, it's like she looks good, and mine's like tucked in down there.
Just when you thought our first guest had done it all, she's now added sex tape star to her resume. Take a look.
Oh, baby, you're making me moan like I was in a sale at Gucci. Oh, that was perfect. Oh, Rachel, you're the best.
Oh, no, you're the best. You're twice the woman Kim was.
No, she was 32 at the time. I'm 3 times the woman.
Please welcome the hilarious Joan Rivers. So lovely to see you again.
I'm loving the book.
Oh, thank you, Joan. Joan, whenever you come here, I don't think I've ever given you shoe cam. Just place your shoes right
Oh, no,
there
these
under
are my walking. These are
Well,
no, these are. Melissa will have great shoes. Melissa has great shoes.
I mean, it's a
These
patent.
are my New York walking shoes.
Yeah, well, and plus you have to walk down the steps, and nobody helped you.
No, no, at this age.
We've
they
had,
sh-
we've had people half your age come here and haven't been able to walk down the steps.
Darlene, even half my age is 160. I am so old. My first maxi pad was a sheep. I mean, it's
Joan.
just so old.
Last time you were here, you were turning 80.
Yeah.
And what I always say is that as people get older, they really are allowed to let loose with their personalities, because who's going to tell you to shut up?
They don't dare. Well, first of all, your friends can't hear, so you can say anything. You know what I'm saying? They're so busy. Going, ah. Oh, they can't even applaud because you hear snap.
Snap. So let's talk about the sex tape with Ray J.
Ray J, first of all, the cutest thing going in the world.
Oh, we know.
And I wanted to do a sex tape. I wanted to call it Bridge Over Joan Rivers Thighs. I thought that would be a good one. The Bitches of Madison County. I had all because everybody is doing them now.
I know.
Sarah Palin. You can see Russia from my cervix. I bought it last night. Lance Armstrong, just one more, which is so good. I have a ball. I thought that was just...
For those of you who aren't up to speed, that was a takeoff of Ray J when he was with Kim Kardashian.
Yes.
And our Joan reenacted that. So everybody seemed to have a sense of humor about it, except for Chloe.
It killed me.
Who was supposed to make an appearance on The Fashion Police, you know, Joan and Melissa's fabulous show. And she canceled, but no. She canceled at the last minute. Like, last minute,
Yeah.
like you had no time to book anybody else? Or was there anybody walking around, E, that you just said, come in here and...
But not like Chloe. You know, I adore Chloe.
Yes.
I think she's so good. And she usually... And we used to be good friends. She would come to Melissa's house every Friday night. We wax each other's back. I mean, we had fun.
She's lost her funny bone, along with losing a bunch of weight.
Yeah, but she looks gorgeous.
Yeah, she does look gorgeous, but it's more important to be funny.
Oh, I think... Well, at my age, you better be. You know?
That was just very disappointing. You know,
But, you know, they made their money on a porn tape. It's a different morals now. You know that.
Yes.
It's a different world. And I wanted Melissa to do a porn tape. And she wrote it. Yeah, I'm sorry. They had a $165 million empire.
It's quick
the
money.
Kardashians. That's
Yes.
big money. And I said to Melissa, what's so big? You'll get down your hands and knees. You can do your emails. It's like, while you're busy, you do your emails. What's so terrible?
Joe. Okay.
So terrible. She wouldn't do it.
I'm sure, being
Wouldn't do it.
the Hollywood royalty that you are probably friendly with Candy Spelling.
Yeah.
And what Tori is going through, her daughter right now, is just, we've talked about it here a lot. What's your take on Tori and Dean and...
Well, I know her, and she's a very nice girl.
Yeah.
Let's talk. But husbands cheat. You know, I'm sorry to
Things
say
happen.
this. Things happen. I remember my husband, we would be making love, and he would call out another woman's name. You know, and worse, she would answer from under the covers.
From under the covers?
What?
Do you think that repairing their marriage needs to be played out on reality TV?
Everything now, unfortunately,
Needs to be played out.
Is played out. I mean, the Housewives are the most popular reality shows.
I know.
And they, you know, it's all about hitting and slapping. And our show, which is really very, very funny.
Your show is a funny tongue-in-cheek. Like,
Yeah.
Melissa is not airing all of her business, and you've shared with us already your innermost thoughts in your one-woman show, which I die. I love that show.
Which I love you
not show, but movie.
I know what you're saying. My tape, my
Yes.
documentary, not a hard word.
Thank you, Persky.
Thank you. Yeah, but ours is more like a Larry David show. Ours is a funny show, and that's
Yeah.
why we're funny. But where do you draw the line? I don't know anymore.
Me neither. All right, let's draw the line at Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, don't start.
I know.
Don't start.
That's why I asked.
Don't start. She suddenly doesn't like me. Look who doesn't like me. I'm a vegan. I won't eat anything with eyes. That's why your husband left you. I mean, it's like...
Good one, Joan.
But, I mean, just stop being so self-righteous. you know?
Yes.
They caught her, I'm a vegan, and so I'm leaving my husband allegedly for another vegan, you know, because they caught her eating his carrot. And, and I messed that up. But just don't be so damn thrilled with yourself.
Yes.
You know, we all work very hard.
Yes.
In our business, and we're all very lucky.
She takes herself very seriously. All right, I know what it meant to you with that past relationship with the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
And it must have been really something special when Jimmy Fallon invited you on.
Yeah.
And by the way, you killed that night. You killed.
For those of you that don't know, I was banned from the Tonight Show for 28 years because I had left Carson to do my own show, and a woman in those days didn't leave. It was a whole. Trust me.
Yes.
A man could leave. Cosby left, come back, we love you.
Yes.
I left, you'll never be on again.
It's really amazing to me because Carson had so much power already that he was going to hate on a girl from Westchester.
From a girl that did nothing for 20 years except say I love.
And then.
Well, I didn't sleep with him.
Well,
he didn't ask me.
Oh. But, okay, but then moving on, then after Carson, it was Leno, and Leno kept it going.
Leno kept it going, that moron. I don't know why. And then the minute Jimmy got the show, the first day it was announced, he called me up.
Oh.
And he said, we want you back.
That's why he's
Come
America's
back.
sweetheart. Like, everybody loves Jimmy Fallon.
Everybody loves Jimmy Fallon.
Now, what are your thoughts on David Letterman's retirement?
I adore him. He's another one I really love, and so smart. And I'm so, well, you know, you're getting older. It just happens. And I think he's had it. 32 years of asking moron starlets.
Yes.
You know.
He's had it.
You've had them on.
Yeah.
You've had those girls
No,
on.
I love my guests.
Yeah.
I love them all.
You've had those starlets, you know, spell mom backwards.
Isn't she fantastic? Listen, Joan, you're not going anywhere because we've got your Melissa,
yes,
who's going to be coming out next to share what it's like living lives in front of the camera. I want to find out how Cooper's doing and all the other stuff. So the Rivers women, after we continue.
Mom? Mom!
Let me see.
What is going on?
Oh, Melissa, this is great.
What are you
Look at all
doing?
the space back there. Better even than I thought it would be. As Kristen Stewart would say to her director, keep banging.
That was a clip from Joan and Melissa Knows Best. Now, what were you doing? Making closet room?
I'm making, yes, she has me in this little stupid room, and I suddenly realized there's a lot of room behind it.
Let's get her out here to weigh in.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, clap it up for Melissa Rivers. Melissa, you look great. As usual. Have a seat.
Where am I?
So, Melissa, you know, I am so used to seeing you with bangs.
I know.
This is terrific.
Thank you. I'm about to. I thank you. I'm actually about to cut them again.
Cut your bangs back in.
Yeah, I think so.
Joan, you were about to say?
No, well, I'm a mother.
She doesn't like my hair this way.
I like it long. Men like long hair.
She says it's always in my face, which I like.
Yeah.
Men like long hair.
Yeah.
But I like it shorter.
Short, yes. So how is Cooper, your son?
He's fantastic. He's 13.
13, yeah, because our boys are the same
Yeah,
age.
it's kind of a nasty age.
It is a nasty age. They're very, very belligerent. Does
Well,
he?
other than stuff happens.
Yeah, and you have to knock before you go in their room.
Well,
if you know
we're
what
not
I'm saying.
there yet, but you know, you're not allowed to take off your shoes in the car.
Real? Yeah, smelly. So now, you two have been living together for years.
Yes.
Wasn't this supposed to be a visit, Joan?
Yes, it was supposed to be temporary. It was supposed to be temporary.
And so you're still there.
I'm still there, and she's very angry. She said to me today, the house is getting cluttered. Cluttered.
Now,
that was your grandmother's coffin. How did I declare that?
Literally, another box showed up. I'm like, she's got this upset. I'm not a storage unit.
Are you a bit of a hoarder?
Yeah, I am. I can't throw away dishes. I love dishes.
In the meantime, do you eat off these dishes?
No, I just look at them.
And the other day, I was looking for dog food, and I'm like, everywhere it normally is now dishes. I'm like, who moved everything? And they're like, oh, well, your mother said to move it. It's my house.
No, wait, now.
It's your house, Melissa, in theory. But
in theory?
Your staff listens to me.
Yes, they do. That's the frightening thing. You should see how great my house runs when my mom is there, and then she's gone. They're like, yeah.
They don't listen to you.
Not at all.
Well,
They get new-
all I have to say to them is, you really should have a green card. And they just do things.
Joan.
Oh, God bless illegals.
Well, and Cooper's the same way. When Grandma's there.
He's more behaved.
Oh, no.
No, not at all?
Oh, no, he gets away with so much more.
Joan's permissive. Well, that's how grandparents are.
Yeah, but it's ridiculous. It's like,
Joan.
the good times are over as soon as she leaves.
Yeah,
well,
he still calls me Nana Newface.
Nana Newface. That's so funny. I remember you told me that years ago.
Yeah.
Now, you had or have a really opulent apartment here in New York. I thought you put it on the market.
I did, and nobody wanted it because I was looking for a blind, rich Russian. I have this great apartment, which you've been in as a guest, and I'm looking that or for Chinese. Money. I need money.
Yeah, money. No, well, it's opulent. Very few people could afford it.
And right away the Americans come in and go, nah, you need to fix the kitchen. Go to hell. It's like,
she's not much of a saleswoman with it.
Yeah, all right, so whenever you come, we always talk about your love life because,
Because I'm trapped.
Joan wants you to get married.
Yes.
Would you like more grandchildren?
I would love more grandchildren, and we have 3 eggs of hers in my refrigerator, ready to go. Ready to go. I would love her to get married again. Absolutely.
Now, if you got married again, would Joan be moved out of the house?
Oh, I doubt it. And she wonders why I have trouble meeting people.
Yeah.
It's a little hard. You've got your mom and your son.
I never see you, though, out and about. Like, whenever I read the magazines, and it basically is the same 150 celebrities that you see all the time,
Yeah.
but I never see you, like, leaving Crustacean, as I'm reading
because
the
I have
Enquirer.
a real, regular, normal person life.
Yeah.
I have a son, and I go to games, and I have my friends.
And she dates outside of the business.
And I try and date outside of the business.
I love that.
Yeah.
What kind of guys do you date? Do you date, like, average guys, like a school teacher or plumber? Or he's got to be, like, rich, but outside of the business?
Rich. I'm praying rich, for God's sakes.
Just normal, Just normal.
But also, businessmen.
Yeah, but I mean, mostly it's like I'm not out going to clubs anymore. Are you? I'm not. I'm home. I got to get up in the morning. I got to go to work. It's not so easy.
Yeah, it's not easy. You got to moisturize.
But also, we have children.
Yes.
Who are our priority.
Yes.
And I can't do that and go to the game and then stay out till 4 in the morning. And besides, I look like crap if I do.
Yes.
I would like you to meet like a George Clooney.
George Clooney would be great.
But a Jewish.
Jewish.
George Clooney.
A Rabbi Clooneyberg. That would be.
I love you guys' dynamics, though. Joan stars on Fashion Police, but this is Melissa's show. She's behind the scenes running the show. And I love that dynamic. I mean, clearly, you guys make a lot of jokes with each other, but you have an enviable mother-daughter relationship.
Yeah. Oh,
It's enviable.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here.
I love you so much.
Always nice to see the Rivers ladies. Joan and Melissa Knows Best airs Saturday nights at 10 on WeTV.